Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Towards Your 40 Farming today. Today we are looking at the seed. Okay, as you are preparing your potato farming, it's important to know the seed that you are going to plant. Okay, currently, like in Zambia right now, there's slightly a bit of a shortage of potatoes, and the government is going to be importing about 3,000 metric tons between this month of April. It is imperative that we learn some of these things. So today I'm just going to demonstrate how to prepare your seed for a home garden. Okay. Um, it's necessary to know that when you are doing this potato farming, you buy certified seed. Okay, you go to agro shops and buy certified seeds. But if you are doing just home gardening, which may not probably need you to buy these certified seeds because they can be a bit expensive sometimes. Okay, so you can just do as I'm going to demonstrate today. Okay, so now there are quite a variety of seeds out there. There is jelly, like this one. This is jelly. There is also mondio and other ones. Jelly, usually it's yellowish inside. Okay, if you cut it, you will see that it's yellowish. That's jelly. That's the one that I'm going to be talking about today, and that's the one I usually plant when I'm doing this potato farming. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention as well is potato seeds, they are in two categories. Okay, there's the determined and indetermined. Okay, so the determined, usually it's also called the early maturing. Usually it takes about 70 to 90 days to mature. So the determined, it just puts one layer. Okay, so when you plant, it just puts one layer of tubers, and that's all. So it concentrates to grow those tubers. Okay, so there's no need for you to do what they call the molding or the healing. Okay, because it just produces one layer, and then it concentrates to grow those, tubers, and that's the early maturing one, which is 70 to 90 days it should have matured. But the indeterminate one is the one that is called the late maturing. So the indeterminate one is the one which put multiple layers of tubers. Okay. So now with the indeterminate, there's need for you to do the healing or the, the molding. So when you plant, the stem grows a bit taller. So you mold some soil, and then that layer which you've molded is going to produce another tubers, and then you mold again, or you heal or put more soil, it's going to produce another layer. So you need to know which variety first of all you are going to plant, but then you need to know also whether it is determined or indeterminate. Okay, so I said the determined one is the one which produces one layer, and that's all, and that is the early maturing. Okay, and the indeterminate is the one that produces multiple layers, and there is need for you to do the healing with the adding of soil. Okay, so now on the sack potato farming, for me, I see it's needful to do the healing, because when you put your sack, for example, if you put your soil here, okay, and then you plant, when the stem begins to grow, you can add more soil so that you have another layer of the tubers, and then as as the stem grows again, you can put more soil. So you find that in this bag you have this layer of potato tubers, this layer of potato tubers, and this layer. Okay, so since it's late maturing, it takes about probably 100 to 135 days for it to mature. So for the sack potato farming, for me, I feel the indeterminate one, which is the late maturing and has multiple layers of tubers, is the one which is good for for uh, for sack potato farming. Okay. So now I didn't get the certified seed. This is the potato that I bought for home consumption. Out, and whatever you are remaining with, um, we going to like wash them and wash them with uh, neem. So neem, it's a tree. It's very much used, in spraying crops, especially if you are doing organic farming. In organic farming, a lot of people use neem tree to spray their crops if they don't want to use these synthetic chemicals. So in our case as well, we're going to use neem and to clean all these potatoes so that every disease that the potatoes may have may be eradicated, so that we have clean potatoes which we can keep for some days, that it germinates, and we can we can plant it. Okay? So for now, we're going to put the neem in the pot, and then we're going to boil for 20 minutes. We are now in the kitchen. Okay. You can just get a handful. Anyway, there's no measurement when it comes to neem. You get just a handful. Like in our case, this is a handful. So you put in this pot. We're going to boil them. Just even put a lid. Doesn't can't just put a lid. It is not even the correct lid, Yeah, but then I've put the stove on 6. We're going to wait for about 20 minutes. Let the neem boil, and we're going to get the water thereafter. Our neem has boiled, so we're going to pour in our dish. Okay. If you've seen, the water is greenish, it means the neem has disintegrated into this water. Okay. Yeah. So that's the water. We're going to wash our potatoes. So these potatoes, all what we're doing, we're trying to turn them into seed, and we want to remove everything in terms of diseases and what we want them to be clean, to equal them to the certified potato seeds. Okay. So now this water is a bit warm. We're going to allow it to cool down for the next probably 20 minutes. So let it cool down, then we're going to wash our potatoes. They look a bit clean. Keep on checking those ones which are not looking good. You can just discard them. Because looking like this, you just discard them. So okay. So now we'll just let them dry. If they dry, you can just put them like in a dark area, so that they begin to germinate. Okay. So they are clean and nice. Yeah. And we've disinfected them with neem. Neem is very good. You can as well just do a research on neem on crops. or plants, even on human beings. Um, it's a good tree that you can use for various medicinal properties. But in this case, we are using it to disinfect and clean up our seed potatoes. I do a video, I will just probably show you how the potatoes have germinated. Ladies and gentlemen, voila! Okay, it's a new day, and after 9 days now, my potato have started germinating. Okay, this is the jelly potato that we had washed in neem. It's coming up, so it's shooting. These are the shootings. Okay, most of them have started shooting, and so we're going now to prepare the land and start planting these potatoes. So for, like I said last time, for a home planting of potato, you can do this. If you can see, they are still clean, and they've germinated well, and others are still germinating, others haven't yet germinated, others are just showing some small shoots. So I'm still going to give them another probably 5 days. They'll be completely showing the shoots, all of them. Okay, again, this is the indeterminate potato. The variety is jelly. Jelly is the one that puts multiple of layers, and so we're going to plant it in the sack. We're not planting a lot this time, we're just planting a few, and these, like I said, they are going to be grown organically. Okay, we're going to use manure, and we'll use neem throughout to spray and to protect them from the fungal disease. Every step that we're going to be doing will be showing you. You can do this at home. Grow your own potatoes. You don't need to go to the market to buy potatoes. You don't need to go to supermarkets if you've got a yard where you can put these potatoes in the sacks and grow your own potatoes. So until next time, Towards Your Forte is here. Thank you very much.